guys, welcome back to my channel. I've got my morning coffee, I've got some comfy clothes on, and I'm ready to start cleaning this house. So let's get started. Before we get started with this video, I wanted to remind you guys to check out my merch at the end of this video. I got new fall merch that you don't want to miss out on. Also, before we get started, I wanted to come on here real quick and thank everyone who sent me a birthday card or wished me a happy birthday. I did plan on individually shouting everybody out, but I really underestimated the number of cards that I would get, and it would just take all day to shout everyone out individually by name. So I wanted to give you all a huge thank you. It means more to me than you'll ever know. So we're starting off in the kitchen. Today, guys, I'm going to feed Mr. Binks so that he'll let me wash my dishes in peace. And while I'm doing this, Harmony is in her room doing her schooling. She has to group chat with her teachers, so I like to shut her door so that she can have a quiet place so that she can focus. I woke up this morning and made us pancakes, and I already made my bed. Usually I'm starting these videos off in my room making my bed, but I already did that because we have to wake up super early. And now it's immediately after breakfast, and I'm just going to clean up these dishes and then start in my kitchen and make my way through the rest of the house. So immediately after washing my dishes, I like to clean out my sink. I got this little scrub brush from Walmart under $5. You fill it up with your cleaning solution. I like to use diluted bleach, and it's got a button to release the bleach, and you just scrub out your sink. It makes everything so much easier. I bought one of these for my bathroom and for cleaning out my fridge. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to show off my little dish towel, and I'm going to just hand dry all of these dishes so that I can go ahead and get them put up for the day and out of the way. Once the dishes are done, I've got out my Lysol spray, and I'm just going to spray all my countertops down, my oven range, my bar. So I've always cleaned off my counters at least twice a day, but I find myself doing it more often now because we do have a new kitten named Binks, and he's crawling all over the counters. I have to keep his water and food bowl up here so that the dogs can't get to it or they'll just eat it all up. So I like to make sure that I'm cleaning these a lot more than I usually was. That way we're keeping down on all of the germs. After wiping down my big countertops, I'm now going to move over to my smaller countertop, and this is right beside my refrigerator. I like to keep my microwave here, that way it's just out of the way, and I have this little tray that's got little containers on it, Harmony's goldfish, and cereals for in the morning. I like to keep this organized just because it's easier to get to than dragging out a big box of cereal and getting it all over. So since the microwave is over here, in the cabinets above it, we've got a whole bunch of microwavable things like the small cups of mac and cheese, oatmeal, popcorn, and just whatever goes in the microwave. Now moving on to my little corner shelf. This used to be my coffee corner, but I'm going to make me a different coffee corner, and I just turned this into the shelf that holds all of my apple jars. So if anyone out there watching this has a shelf in your house kind of like this, I have a little trick. These are actually placemats for a kitchen table. I just bought a couple of them, and then I cut them down to fit on these shelves, so that way nothing falls in between the racks and it just makes it look so much better and put together. And since these jars are glass, once you clean them off, they literally shine so good. And I'm just using a damp rag with some Pine Sol on it, and this is what it looks like afterwards. Super clean. Now moving on to my fridge. So I sped this part up. I'm just clearing out my fridge. I haven't done this in about 2 weeks and things really started to pile up. Once everything's out of the fridge, I'm just going to remove all my placemats. Yes, I use placemats in my fridge for easy cleanup. I'll just take these out, pop them in the sink, wash them off, let them dry, and now I am scrubbing out the fridge with a little scrub brush, and I've got it filled with diluted bleach. I also removed the bottom drawers, and I'm just scrubbing up under there because things do get under there. And once I wash them out, I'm putting them back in, and I'm also putting my placemats back in. They are reversible, so last time I had them on the white side, now I'm gonna have them on the blue. And I'm just gonna start filling my fridge back up. So while I put everything back in the fridge, I have a little notepad and pen sitting beside me, and I'm just jotting down what I'm going to need when I go to the grocery. I'm almost 100% sure there is someone out there watching this thinking I really need to clean my fridge out too, so might as well get to it because after it's cleaned out, it looks so much better and so organized. Now moving on to my living room, I'm going to take these throws off my couches and lift up all the cushions so that I can vacuum under them. Now moving on to vacuuming. Yes, this is a new area rug. I'm not sure if anyone's noticed, but just about every cleaning video, I've got a new area rug down. I don't know what my obsession is with them. I guess since I've got the same furniture, I get sick of looking at it every day. So the only thing I can really change out is my rug. So I'm constantly buying new ones, and you can't really tell in the video, but this rug is a caramel color, and I just think it goes great with my walls and all of my Halloween decor because it makes all the orange in my house pop. So as I'm putting my cushions back on, I'm wiping them down with a damp rag and a little bit of Pine Sol. This just freshens up the fabric on your couch, and it knocks any animal hair off, lint, dust, just whatever. And I've had a lot of people ask me where I got my couches from. I actually got them from a furniture place called FFO, and I've had them for over a year now, and I have two very big 75-pound dogs, and they still look as good as the day that I bought them, only because I do keep them covered up with throws, and I wipe them down just about every time I clean. So once I've sprayed my pumpkin spice air freshener, I'm going to go in with these throws for my couch. And these actually are not throws. These are lightweight, soft blankets that actually go on a bed. They are both twin size, and these work perfect for couches because you're going to be tucking in all the access anyways, and this will help protect the fabric. Now it's time to start wiping down all of the glass, starting with my coffee table. This table catches so much lint and dust and hair, and I know you guys see that I deep clean just about every week, and you're probably thinking she does not have no problem with dust and lint. Yes, I do, especially since I don't have any carpet. There's nowhere for the lint and dust to settle, so it just like flies everywhere, and the only place you really see it is on my glass tables. So after wiping down both of my end tables and glass lamps, I wanted to show you guys something. So the lantern sitting on my bar I recently purchased, and I didn't want to have to put a candle in it and light it every day, so I actually put my small candle warmer inside of it since it glows, and it really helps so my animals don't knock the wax over. Okay guys, so I know I said I wasn't giving out individual shout outs. I'm not going to say any names, but I did receive this throw blanket from a subscriber for my birthday, and it's got pumpkins and little trucks and stuff all over it. It's super cute, and I have used the heck out of this since getting it. Every night and afternoon after dinner when we cuddle up on the couch, we pull this big thing out, and it is big enough to cover up the whole family. So I wanted to thank the person who sent this to me. I love it so much. So I never realized how much time I spend sweeping until now. I'm thinking about getting me a vacuum so that I can vacuum my floors instead of sweeping so much, but I'm not really sure what type to get. So if you have any suggestions, please leave a comment down below in the comment section and let me know. After sweeping, I now got my Swiffer out, and I'm just going to start Swiffering all of the floors. And if you notice, my husband popped in for lunch. He's just going to grab some lunch, and then he's back off to work. So I'm sure others can relate. I cannot clean while my husband's home. I feel like I'm cleaning under him and around him, and it drives me insane. My daughter is no problem, only because she's doing her schooling, and she does that until about 3:30. She does take breaks in between, but my husband, if he's home, if I'm cleaning the living room, he will literally lay right on the couch and make me clean around him. So real quick, I wanted to show you guys, do you guys remember I had this hanging on my wall in a basket? Well, I actually took it out and I put it in a basket and just put it on top of my glass shelves. So another small tip, after pouring the wax out of my wax warmer, I like to go in with a dryer sheet, and I'll just rub it all over the top, and it gets up all the excess wax. And today we are going to be burning our coffee cake swirl, and it smells so amazing. Now I'm just showing off this little wooden pumpkin box that I got from Hobby Lobby. You can put a battery operated candle in there, and it's got little bells. My cat loves to jiggle these around. It drives me crazy, and I just set this little guy right here by my fireplace, and I light him up at night. Now that the inside's done, my husband and daughter are in the process of putting our Halloween inflatables in the yard, and I just put a few decorations up, put my fall placemat out, and a little bit of decor on the side of my door, and then I hung these big cowbells up with some fall colored flowers. And also I got this fall pillow from a subscriber for my birthday. I absolutely love it. It's got gnomes on it, and it matches my decor. And I was gonna fill this up with mums, yellow and orange ones, because my summer flowers were pretty much dying. But the stores aren't selling them right now where I live, so I'm just going to make my very own little pumpkin patch and fill this up with pumpkins. And also this little travel trailer. You guys know I live in a mobile home, and gypsies love to travel, so I had to incorporate this into my decorating. I do not plan on keeping this like this. I'm going to fill it up with flowers, like I said, but for now it's something to look at and enjoy, and it really puts me into the fall spirits. I sit out here every morning and have my coffee, and I really enjoy looking at stuff like this. So this is pretty much all I'm doing in today's video. I wanted to thank everybody for watching, and like always, I'll see you guys next time.